Now I know a lot of you housewives spend a lot of time telling your kids and your husband and your friends to wash your hands before you cook, to wash your hands before you handle food. But look, my hands are shit dirty and I don't care. When this food goes onto the cast iron skillet, it's going to get nice and hot, and any of those little germs and bugs that you might have found on my hands are going to get killed. A little bit of garlic makes your fingers smell about as good as they're gonna out here. So I stuffed the garlic into the breast itself. Make little holes. There you go. Look at that. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? Poke it in. That's the way. Stick it in. Like that. That garlic flavour will go right through that chicken. Just punch holes in it, doesn't matter where you put them. Anywhere is okay. Just stick it in. Stick it in and twist it. Go on, stick it in there. That's the way. Okay, next we put on a bit of lemon. I like to use a whole lemon. Sometimes the seeds get in there, but that doesn't really matter. You just pick them out and throw them out when you're eating. There's one there. Onion. About half an onion's enough. Usually, today I've got canola oil, but usually I'll be using rice bran oil. And now we put this on the fire. Now, you can see down here there's a lot of ash. That's going to protect it and keep that ash out of our food. You can see I'm using chopsticks. They offer me more versatility, more flexibility. I can do stuff like this without getting too hot. Switch that chicken around in there. It's hot. Cooking up real nice. Alright, so they look about done. I might take them off now. Now we'll just cut this up. Have a look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautifully cooked. Not cooked too much. Falls apart nicely. We'll just chop this up. It'll go straight into a bagel with that tomato and cheese that we saw before. Look at all that protein. You can't get that out of a cup noodle. Bloody cup noodles. Fucking granola. Cup noodle. Toasting up the bagels. Woo. Okay, so this is how we do it. A little bit of horseradish sauce. I like this stuff. A little bit of black pepper on this. Not too much. Touch of salt. First, cheese. I like good tasty cheese. tomato. Of course, a bit of pepper on the tomato. And a bit of salt. Next, the meat. Strips of it, look at that. Look at that. Of course, that wouldn't come out of one of those dried packets of food, would it? Of course, you'd never get this coming out of a cup ramen cup. Then you put his lid on. Good. After I've finished this, I'll be properly fueled up for the trail. Lots of proteins, and I'll be able to hump over that mountain. I've got about 10,000 feet to hike. I need this protein. Bloody hell, cup ramen.